This is the new Ghostcat F3.2. It boasts torque, power, and the suspension to hit trails, roads, hills, wherever life takes you. Ghostcat is a California-based company that is on its third generation of e-bikes, and being from the sunny West Coast, they certainly know something about the e-bike culture. I'm Jay, and this is Jay's Hobbies. Thank you for joining us today for our review of the Ghostcat F3.2 e-bike. Touted for its torquey, punchy throttle response, today's video will be talking less about that and more about the troubles we've had just trying to get some ride time. I want to preface this video that we purchased this bike outright. This is not a sponsored video, nor does Ghostcat know that we're releasing this review. Okay, back to the video. You see, while this is an amazing bike, this Ghostcat has had its fangs pulled. And I say amazing more tongue-in-cheek than anything, as this bike has only been ridden 3 times before it broke. The back-to-back problems have led to serious buyer's remorse. But let's start from the beginning. Our Ghostcat arrived at about a week after ordering via FedEx. While the box was only slightly beat up, the bike itself, well, it just didn't seem like it had a good time. Whether damaged in shipping or just a lemon outright, there have been some issues. The Ghostcat arrived with a leaking front brake caliper, and the handlebars appeared to be ravaged by a tiger. The battery decal was tore up, and the frame underneath the battery was missing some paint. After assembling the bike and taking it for a quick ride, this is when we noticed issues with the front brake. It was making horrible noises, and that's when the leak was discovered. So we parked the bike, reached out to customer service, and opened a ticket. This is where things came to a halt. Ghostcat customer service was very slow, to the point even calling them for a response was met with gatekeeping and then no call back. Despite the lack of communication, the replacement parts showed up about a week later. Installing the new brake system and handlebar was quick work, and with our fully charged battery, we were ready to ride, and ride we did. Before setting off, we followed the instructions in our welcome email to change our top speed and power settings to fully experience everything this beast had to offer. Since we live in a residential neighborhood, we would use pedal assist and struck out to feel the power of the Ghostcat. Sadly, our first ride was met with a new problem: controller issues. During the middle of a left turn, the throttle died. The pedals did nothing to improve the situation. We were simply getting no power outside of what our out-of-shape legs could output. Pulling over to the curb, it appeared the controller just couldn't handle the 40 amps that Ghostcat claims this little black box was rated for. Burning up to the touch, it appeared the controller was struggling. However, pedal assist 2 averages about 20 miles an hour, and since I was generating wattage from pedaling, surely the controller wasn't pushing out everything it had. We're riding on smooth, flat asphalt streets, not ripping up inclines and trails. So we pedaled back to our starting point and called it a night. The next day, we reduced the amount of power we were sending to the motor from 40 amps to 30. According to our dumb math, 52 volts at 30 amps is around 1,500 and change watts, which is the nominal output for this motor. So that should be perfect, right? Well, this time we did have a better ride with minimal power cutouts. While not ideal, was much better than losing power in the middle of an intersection, as we had before. It was still obvious that reliability of power delivery was being hindered by the controller, despite reducing power output, which should reduce load and heat. We were able to ride until the battery died without pulling off to allow the controller to cool some, so that was a small win. So we rode back to our starting point and now allowed our low battery to charge. The next evening would prove to be the final ride, as while in pedal assist 2, the controller lost power and crashed completely. Displaying error code 3, fault with controller, the cat was caged. Luckily, we were only a half mile away, so we pedaled back and parked the cat. We opened yet another ticket with customer service documenting the latest issue with this 2-week-old bike. They responded back about 3 days later, promising to send an entire replacement electrical system. And that is the end of the story for now. While the Ghostcat F3.2 is torquey and does have a comfortable ride, we have 2 issues with the Ghostcat. One, the controller seems to be a weak spot for this brand of bikes, and we hope Ghostcat will consider using a more robust controller system in the future. Our research has pointed to a lot of customers struggling with controllers burning out, sometimes several controllers within months of each other. Whether this is indicative of a wider spread problem is unknown, but it is worth noting if you plan to purchase this bike. We have been told that the F3.2, which we're reviewing, has a new controller design that is supposed to keep from burning itself out. Whether this is true is yet to be seen, as our controller certainly burned up and failed. Which leads to our final and most important point, customer service. These bikes are thousands of dollars, and for many consumers, that is a significant amount of money to invest. After sales support is slow and unresponsive, leaving the customer wondering if they'll ever get their bike working again. This is a frustrating position, and seeing as we are in the same place as many Ghostcat owners, we understand why there are unhappy people out there. Customer service is what sets your business apart from other retailers. Prompt responses do not need to have a solution. They're so the customer know they will be taken care of. This industry is simply too competitive to not get customers back on the road. And that's it for today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you as always for watching Jay's Hobbies.